Hey, Joe here. I'm the custodian at ignitiondiecast.com, but this channel is mostly a video diary of my personal collecting, hijinks, successes, failures. Walk with me now as I open and talk about cars, trucks, and sometimes even action figures. I usually interject some sassy Gen X commentary about the hobby, tales from the toy aisle, and society itself. So be sure to like, subscribe, share, and definitely comment. Your opinion matters. Good morning, diecast folks, friends, family, channel viewers. We got a lot to cover today, so I'm gonna move it right along. It's Wishlist Wednesday, so at the end I'll tell you what I'm kind of hunting for, willing to trade for, and you can comment with what you're looking for. So first, some archive ads. Wow, hair's looking greasy. I was outside this morning and it's a little wet, so my hair's wet, not greasy. Here is this purple Escort, second color for the year. First one was black, if I'm not mistaken. And I recently stopped collecting Escorts in general. I only collect the 1600 and the 2000. So the Rally Escort, Escort Rally, and this one, which is just called Ford Escort, got the boot. So this one is loose already because I put it in loose inventory, but this is going to the Ignition Diecast Master Set. And I thought this was already in there, but it wasn't. The second color for the year, the red Superbird. And this is a Plymouth Superbird, not a Dodge Daytona. Only the experts can tell you the difference. But these don't, I kept one of these because I do sort of collect them casually, and they don't fit in any case, so they're an open air kind of card. And yet another color of the Rapid Pulse, in blue this time. The white one looked kind of retro. I don't know what to think of this one. This is the Rapid Pulse, right? Yeah. Feels like there's another ambulance from this year, but maybe I'm mistaken. Solar panels on the roof. Even has a little driver in there, right? Somebody's driving. And apparently the patient has a steering wheel still in their hand or something like that. I don't know. The blue one. And I definitely like this car. I kept one, the black Miura, which Lamborghini totally stole the Hot Wheels design for the El Segundo Coupe, by the way. I wish Lamborghini would have like an original design, but they have to turn to the Hot Wheels world for design ideas. It's sad. This is the second color for the year. The first one was red. And I don't have a single complaint about this. I kept one for my own personal Lambo collection. So those four are going to the Ignition Diecast Master Set. And I did a trade with Bad Dad, who is very rad. You'll see why he's rad in a moment. Another Supra. So this one, I already have one. I don't really have a need for two, so it's excellent trade bait. A loose 711 Supra, I think it's a 94 specifically. So let's put that over there in the trade pile. And then I got another custom from Bad Dad, and I love it. It got rid of the red, got the red out. So this originally had red rims, which are gone now, had red glass, which are gone now, and it had chrome interior, which is just practically unforgivable. And he also painted the engine bay black. So this is now better than the original. Like, this is a total upgrade. And I do have a custom shelf where I keep most of my customs, but I think I'm going to keep this in the King Cuda second tooling box with one other one-off, you know. So this will be a custom. The other one, I guess, is technically a custom because the tampos were removed, so it's been customized. But thanks for that, Dad. Those looks like those pipes were either painted or that came with the interior. I don't know. Curious. But that is simply awesome. I'm not going to show you everything that he sent for the archive, just some odd highlights. Old number 3 in perfect shape. I don't collect these, but this one's in good enough shape for the archive. It really is. A couple, what are these called? Mighty Mites? Or Dynamites? I can't remember what these are called. But I think at least one of these is needed. A Sweet 16. Good chrome. The chrome is the first thing to go on these cars usually. So I don't think this color is in the archive. And then a couple weird ones from the 90s. I remember my kids playing with these things. A Fatbacks. This is a Shelby Cobra SC 427. You wouldn't really know it unless you look really closely. But look at those wheels. They only did this crazy series 1 year, I think. Along with the hard nose. This is a Dodge Viper hard nose. And I think this one is in that same series. It's called a Slicked Back. And look at that tail. Crazy. And dairy delivery. This was called the Blings. So they did like 3 super deformed, at least 3 super deformed sub-series this year. Was it like 95, something like that? No, maybe it was even the 2000s. I'm not sure. But this is the dairy delivery in the Blings sub-series. And there's some more stuff, but we got to move on because I got a question about a request. Could I please show my Toyota trucks? So let me show you some stuff. So this box, the 20 Tacoma and the 18 4Runner is current, I believe, as of now, and requires a little bit of explaining. This one is the most recent from the Toyota series, a Target Red Edition, I believe. And even though there's only 4 of these, this is all of them. This one has been released 3 times, and this one was released twice. So, and this one is considered a modified casting because it has that tow hitch. It was a team transport, but basically the same casting as these other 2. So those are the only 4 literal examples. Like I said, these have been released multiple times, the same exact wheel, same exact car. So this box of these 20 Tacomas and 18 4Runners is current, which means it has that red line on there. So hold on. And this is my Toyota off-road truck, aka Baja truck, Baja Tundra. It's not very full because this hasn't been a priority yet, but those are the 7 that I have. So I wouldn't mind trading like mainline for more of these ones that I don't have. It's pretty collectible, and I think there's a couple that are like special, like convention ones, so probably have to pay a little more for a few of these, but I think I stand a chance of getting them all. And I might have to expand beyond 24. I think there's more than 24. And I have some more Toyotas on this open air. It's open air because these Land Cruiser Prados didn't really fit in a case very well. So I just decided to put everything that doesn't have a dedicated case over here. So here's this old Land Cruiser. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And here's this style, 2 of those, and this style of Land Cruiser, which was my dream truck when I was a young lad. Here's the the cream color. Actually, I have a Tacoma. That's this legacy color, quicksand. And this is the Terra Trek version. And then here's the more modern one. Red, and I think this was in the Toyota series. And here's an FJ Cruiser, which this is the only one I have, but man, it's a beast. I actually test drove one of these once, and the first thing I noticed is that the windshield is really noisy over a certain speed. It's like, it's an off-road truck. It's tough, it's a tank. It's not for commuting or running errands. Wait, I have two of those. I forgot this one came in a recent team transport. But I didn't buy one of these because I just couldn't see myself running more than like 2 errands in the thing, because it's just so heavy and terrible gas mileage, obviously. Land Cruiser Prados, I guess that's like another country's. And then there's the new Land Cruiser, which I think has a 4-cylinder engine. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about the new Land Cruiser and the new Tacoma. They have kind of underwhelming engines. Apparently they're turbocharged and hybrids and all that stuff, but we'll have to see. But that's it for Toyota trucks, I think. Oh, wait, hold on one second. I forgot about this box. So this has 2 Matchbox Hilux, some Matchbox Forerunners, Gen 1 and Gen 3, I think, and a Lexus, and a Matchbox Tacoma, like a 2024 Tacoma. And the other side has Matchbox Land Cruisers. That is all of the Toyota trucks I have. So the wish list portion of this video is pretty simple. I can't find those, the hot ones at Target, because they're a Target exclusive, and haven't been able to find them. Every time I go, I experience scalponderancy, where I'm like, did they get them at all, or did Kevin come and sweep them all up? Don't know. Have no way of telling. I got a custom auto like 2 weeks ago, and there was the Fiat there, but I left it behind. And now I'm like, should have grabbed that one too. But long story short, I want the whole set, because I think I have a feeling the Ultra Hots have been discontinued, the rebooted Ultra Hots. So now the hot ones are going to replace those, and I got 8 slots for the next, what I thought was going to be the next Ultra Hots, but now it's going to be the hot ones. And there's a new premium Fast and Furious, of course, series, set of 5, and I need 4 of them. I don't really care about that Lamborghini Jeep thing, the LM, whatever, but the other ones, the Nissan, the Toyota, the Roadrunner, and what's the 4th one? There's 4 of that set. You'll see pictures in a moment, but I need 4 of those 5. So that's what I'm hunting for. What do I have to trade? Maybe anything that's in stock at Ignition Diecast, but I now have this to offer up. This, which I showed the other day. This super sexy, super valuable collector case, 190E. A CLK GTR Premium, and this Impreza 22B in maroon with sexy gold rims. So here's some pictures, and let's make a deal. Keep it fun.